My name is Obafemi. This session is about food engineering. I know what you're going to think. Food engineering. Food engineering. What's the relationship? You're not talking about mechanical engineering. You're not talking about chemical or computer engineering. What has food got to do with engineering? Yes, food engineering exists. Just like food science exists and food technology exists. There's a misconception about what food science and food engineering means. Food science, people could think is all about cooking. But food engineering, what do you think is all about? And for this reason, I decided to invite Dr. Kit from University of Lincoln that's going to tell us about food engineering. Thanks so much.
The food engineer is the application of engineering in a food manufacturing environment. The unique thing that you are all producing is food, and that can be dairy, it can be vegetables, it can be cereals. If you think of the vast range of food, that is where the food engineer is applying their trade to build and design and maintain food manufacturing plants that produce your food today. It means you can go into food, you can design food machinery, you can actually build plants, you can be all sorts of disciplines. If you name everything from managing director, board director, sales director, operational director, planning manager, project engineer, etc. I'll give you an example. Just recently, a student came to the University of Lincoln and they were doing a master's in agri-food. They did the engineering components of the module in terms of packaging machinery. They did the extrusion cooking and they produced product. They were so impressed with what they had learned. They then went back to their own country and they went to the banks and they went to private investors and they raised the funds and they've built their own factory. They bought their own machinery, they bought their own packaging machinery, and they've just started this week and they're producing 5,000 kilos a week of snacks for their local market. It is a good course for people to consider, well, I'll go into engineering, but I like to go into food manufacturing, and because of that, you'll be coming into food engineering.